Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles, Jimmas who well. Shalom to the for elect. Lord willing, this video is edifying. I have to be a bit low with my voice because people are sleeping at this time. But I had to bring this out real quick. It says deal with a bargain. And I'll get into why I'm bringing this out. It says the term devil's bargain refers to a deal or agreement that appears to benefit one party but ultimately leads to severe negative consequences for that party. It implies making a pact or agreement with the devil or a similarly malevolent force in which short-term gains are overshadowed by long-term harm. What's a short-term gain and long-term harm? I don't know. Something like Esau bringing a bunch of smallpox blankets and now you're warm for the night, but now you got smallpox. This is what this devil does. I looked into it. The brother was bringing this out the other day. He was talking about how many treaties the Americans break with Indians. It says of the nearly 370 treaties negotiated between the US and tribal leaders, Stacker has compiled a list of 15 broken treaties. Now, we all know through the spirit, they broke all of them. Bunch of lying motherfuckers. Negotiated between 1777 and 1868 using news, archival documents in indigenous and governmental historical reports. Now, this devil has broken every single treaty he has. It says, resist the devil and he will flee from you. And what is this man trying to do? You got Vivek Ramaswamy, and he sounds like a damn Elamite. He was he had a presidency campaign, and he's talking about all the things that he's gonna do. Damn Elamite.
One of us to do our part. I'm not going to claim to be some savior coming from on high to save us. It doesn't work that way. If we're going to be saved, it is going to be because we save ourselves.
It says the fool has said in his heart there is no God. Now so already through the scriptures we already know this man is a fool because he doesn't believe in power from on high. He believes he's going to save himself. And how is he going to save himself? By asking all these other people to help him. So if you're going to save yourself, why do you need help from other people? These people contradict themselves every single time they open their mouth. The scriptures, there's no contradiction in the scriptures. It seems like it's it seems like it's contradictory to people who don't have the spirit to understand it or the spirit of discernment, But when you understand the scriptures, there's no contradiction in it. It says trust in the Lord, but at the same time we're ultimately responsible for what we do. To these people they'll say it's a contradiction, but the Lord says, the heart of man is in the Lord's hand. He turneth it with a soul. With a soul. Let me get that. I don't want to butcher it. The heart of the king is in the hand of the Lord. I like the KJV. I like that old English style. It says Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. And people have a problem with that. The Lord can basically do what he wants, and ultimately these people think they're about to do something. He thinks he's about to be a president and he's gonna change all that he wants to do. Mama's talking about, I'm gonna change the deep state. You ain't about to do a damn thing.
We have become a nation of sheep in this country. And a nation of sheep is what breeds a government of wolves. So it's up to us to look inside and say, how are we going to step up and do our part in this? And that's why we're here. To ask you for your help tomorrow night.
Well, for you don't need anyone's help. It's up to us. Which one is it?
Counts as the equivalent of 1 million people. Think about that. In shaping who the next president is. If I win the Iowa caucus, I'm your next president. If I'm your next president, we get done the things I told you we're going to get done. Starting with shutting down that deep state. And you know what? I think we're going to win the Iowa caucus.
Let's see this. Mama's talking about deep state. Let's see what a deep state is. Deep state is a type of governance made up of potentially secret and unauthorized networks of power operating independently of a state's political political leadership in pursuit of their own agenda and goals. In popular usage, the term carries overwhelmingly negative connotations. Now, the deep state have deep connections to military. How is this mofo about to do? He ain't about to do nothing, man. Little weenie.
That's more than all the other candidates' campaigns combined.
That's enough of that. The scriptures talk about only blood can cleanse the land. So you Babylonians, you're not going out in a peaceful way. You think you're about to, destroy the Israelites, destroy people around the world, cause problems everywhere, and you're about to make your society righteous. That's not how it works. This is Ecclesiasticus 2:10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So he was talking about, that no power from above is about to do that. We're about to do this ourselves. You're not about to do nothing. We trust in the Lord. We trust the Lord is going to recompense that which is past. And we want blood for the things that you've done to us, but we're not going to do it to you. Ultimately, the Lord is going to do it. If the Lord directs us to do things in His name, then that's what it's going to be. But only when that time comes. These people think they're about to do something by themselves, and they ain't about to do a damn thing. And when I looked up this man's name, look at what it says: Vivek Ramaswamy. My man sounds like a Turkish baguette or something. My man dropped out on the 15th of January, so he was talking all that smoke like he was about to do something. My man dropped out the same day that article that video dropped. Let's see what he did there. 2024. He's an American entrepreneur, right? Let's see. Let's see whether or not he has any political leanings. I really want to know whether or not this guy has whether or not, because a lot of these presidents candidates, they have a background in legal studies. He was born in Cincinnati, Yale University, occupations, businessman, author. What did he study? His parents immigrated from, I don't even know where this is. Well, either way, it doesn't really matter because ultimately he ain't about to do nothing anyway, man. He just come. He's a talking mouthpiece. This is Ecclesiastes 7:13. Consider the work of Yahweh, for who can make that straight which he have made crooked? And he made America crooked. He made it to be the land of the wicked. How this little Elamite or wherever he's from about to fix all of this stuff? My man's talking like he's about to do something. He ain't about to do nothing, man. These people really puff themselves up that they're about to, change all of this stuff. They come in as politicians, making all these promises, and they break every single one of their treaties. I mean, you have history of this devil making treaties with our people and then turning around and breaking them. I mean, 370 treaties, and they broke every single one. This don't mean nothing. They broke every single one of them treaties, man. And he's coming in the same spirit of Esau. As the judges and the rulers of the people, so are the people. So he's in the same spirit as these Edomites. Otherwise, he wouldn't have even been there in the first place. And he ain't about to do nothing. Again, it says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he willeth. So even if he was sincere, the Lord is going to have him out of there anyway, because the Lord, just like the Lord hardened the Pharaoh's heart, he's hardened these people to be able to do what they're gonna do and to start these wars so they can ultimately destroy himself. And ain't nothing gonna turn back these missiles and these arrows. And here these bugged out people, the Americans always talking about, guns, God, and gold, and all of this kind of rubbish. And here they're talking about this man like he's somebody. These times he's basically saying F the Lord, pretty much. She's making her debut as first lady, and she sounds like a smart one, a smart tactic by Vivek. And I'm not even gonna play it. Look at these people, Vivek 2024. Hang on, I thought it was Trump. These people are not on one accord. You know, there's no one in Israel who is not on one accord. You know, as far as the hopeful elect are concerned, we all want Yahweh is Yahweh Shai, for king. Everybody's on one accord. David is the prince, and then the 144,000. The order's already there. We're not on different accords. We don't think Solomon. We don't think David. We don't think uh, Paul or Peter should be king. We know what the order is. We know where we stand in the hierarchy of things. These people want Trump. This person wants Trump. This person wants Vivek. This person wants Biden. These people are confused, and a house divided amongst itself cannot stand. This place cannot stand, and they're not about to elect somebody to get themselves out of it. And no one's gonna turn back these arrows because it's already been shot out the Lord's bow, man. The Lord is pouring His Spirit out on the earth. He's putting, the spirit of vengeance on people. He's putting the spirit of compliance and doing a work on His soldiers. He's putting these spirits and demons on the brothers to get the brothers who are not, abounding in the truth out of here. The Lord's Spirit is out here. He's sending His angels out here to do the work, and he's like a little NPC in a movie, man. He's got like a little bid part. You was here for a season, and now you're out of it. You're just something for the Lord to just make a joke out of. You said, "Oh, the Lord is this." We don't believe in people coming out from the sky. And look, the same day my man was out of here, my man dropped out the candidacy. The same day he was talking that rubbish, dropped out the 15th of July. So ultimately, he was talking rubbish about the Lord, and the Lord had you out of there. So how much of an idiot do you look like? You're either for the Lord or you're against the Lord. And if you're against the Lord, I feel sorry for you because the Lord is going to deal with you accordingly. Lord willing, this place falls this year. That's pretty much it. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shai, double honest to the elders, Apostle Jimas, well, Shalom, to the elect.